Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Why am I on the pause screen? Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke. In the last episode, we made it here just at this old lady's rest shop where we could sleep and stuff and rest up our Pokemon. In this episode, we're gonna make our way towards Fallarbor town, which is what we were doing in the last episode. But in this episode, we're actually gonna make it there and do some stuff. So yeah, let's just get to it. And let me take a look at my team real quick. So because Perry and Zigglypuff, or not Perry, because Zigglypuff and Teal are on level 24. I'm going to switch it up and put Maryland and Sparrow at the front, try and raise them up a bit, but I'm also going to give the experience share to Perry, because I do want to level up this Lombre quite a bit, and I think giving it the experience share will benefit it a lot. I guess. Maybe. We'll see. But I think it will. Anyway, here we have 3 raspberries, which are not actually raspberries in fruit, because obviously you can tell by the spelling and stuff that they're not the real raspberries. Haha, so funny. But, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I mean, it's become such a weird occurrence that every time I record it, I talk about absolutely nothing but crap. And then I don't understand what I'm talking about after. It's like, it's happened so many times. So, yeah, I mean, it's weird. But, anyway, if you guys saw, Safazin announced his Pokemon Crystal Baton Pass, which is actually a pretty cool concept. And the concept is that he gets different Let's Players to take on a gym. And I myself am a part of that. I'm going to be taking on Sabrina's gym, which means, of course, I get landed with like one of the hardest gyms in the game, but it's fine. Since I'm so pro, I should do okay. But yeah, he asked me to be a part of it, and it was really awesome to be asked to be a part of it. It's a really cool project. Got a lot of awesome people in there. You got Hayden, Hardy Tech Yo-Yo, Lightning Spirit 79, among others. There's a lot of cool people involved. Teal Game Master is involved too. And yeah, just like generally awesome people all involved in doing this like baton pass sort of thing. So it's really cool to be invited into it, and it's obviously I accepted right away. I was like, yeah, of course, definitely, 100%. So yeah, it's cool to be asked to be involved, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'll probably upload that part or my part of it whenever he gets to it. I'll upload it on my channel. It's going to be uploaded on his channel first, so I will have to wait for it to get uploaded there. But once it's uploaded there, I can upload it here, and you guys can see how I did if you're not subscribed to Safazin already. And if you're not, then maybe you should go do that. I don't know. I guess maybe because if you want to see me in it, I guess you probably should. It's going to be a cool series and stuff, so I'd recommend that you do, I guess, because he's a cool guy. We're friends, so yeah. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you want to see me in that, you should go well, you don't have to go subscribe to him, but you can just check his channel every now and then to see when I'm on. It hasn't started yet. I don't even know when it's starting, but yeah, I'll be sure to probably find that out soon. Anyway, today is Tuesday the 18th of June. Let's say July. It's June, and we're running through here. We've got a wild battle. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves a spin nest, so we have to catch this thing because it is the main Pokemon that appears on this route. And yeah, it's a Wedlocke, so it goes by the Nuzlocke rules of catching it first, the first Pokemon on the route. So unfortunately, Spinda was the first Pokemon. I guess it could turn out to be maybe a blessing in the future. Depends on if I lose a Pokemon or whatever. And yeah, we'll see. But Spinda, never really used them before. Never really got the urge to use one. So should something faint, I may give this thing a shot. I also have to give Slugma a shot too, even though I don't like Slugma, but I can still give it a shot, I guess. So, yeah, we'll just call this thing Panda, I guess. It was called, like, the Spin Panda, I think, or something in its Pokedex description. So, there we go, we got Panda. Doesn't really look like a panda, though, but we'll just call it that. And what I'm going to do now is spray a Repel, because I want to avoid wild battles. And I think I saw Zigglypuff with an item there, so I'm going to check that out in a second. And I have 20 Repel, it's good. Wasn't sure if I had a lot or not, but I have 20. I know I stocked up in the last episode. Alright, no, he didn't. I saw the 2 items, like, oh yeah, definitely Perry has them, or not Perry, but Zigglypuff has them, but she doesn't, and that's fine. We don't, like, respect her any less for not holding an item, even though her ability is pickup. It's fine. Anyway, we got a Trapinch, level 19. It's a ground-type Pokemon. Evolves into a Dragon-type Flygon, which is pretty powerful. Nice Pokemon. I unfortunately can't catch one because I caught a, actually, there is a place for me to catch one, potentially, in the desert sort of castle. I can't remember what it's called, but unless that's what it's called, I don't think so. But yeah, there's Trapinch, Sandshrew, and I think Cacnea in those places. So I can still catch them there, even though, because, well, not even though, but the desert itself counts as Route 111, I think. So I've already caught a Geodude back there when I used Rock Smash, which means I can't catch a Pokemon there unless I go into that sort of desert cave, well, not cave, desert castle thing, whatever. I think it's the Desert Ruins, I think it's called, maybe? I think it may be that. I'll see when I get there, I guess, but yeah, I think that may be its name. Again, I'm playing this game from memory, so if I get stuff wrong, don't, like, well, you guys have never yelled at me before, so I don't think you'll start, well, hopefully it won't start, but yeah, I don't think you guys will, like, get mad if I forget stuff, because you know I'm doing it for memory and trying my best. Anyway, other news, today, my Nintendo 3DS arrived back. I'll put my friend code in the description for anyone who wants to add me on it, even though I think I may need yours too, so if I do, feel free to just comment with your name and whatever, and, yeah, that'll do it. So, you guys can add me on it if you'd like. Again, mine will be in the description, so you can just add that whenever you want. And yeah, so the problem is, and it's not really a problem, it's just the way my laptop is, or the thing I got with it is, it comes with this like sort of box that has something you plug into the bottom of your 3DS, and then you can plug your headphones into the other side. But the problem with that is I need another audio jack to plug it in. So I already have audio splitters, because I think I knew I'd need those. But what I need is an audio jack that plugs into the splitters that will then also plug into the output part of the 3DS. So it will connect from the 3DS. It will plug into the 3DS at the bottom, then connect into the box, which will then connect into the other jack, which will connect into the one I'm plugging into the audio splitters, which the audio splitters will then connect into my laptop, and then the other part of the audio splitters I can plug my headphones in, so I can listen to everything. I hope I explained that correctly, because that is the way it is. I mean, it sounds very complicated, but when you're doing it, it's very easy. So, yeah, I have to wait, I think, a week, maybe, I think it's at between the 22nd and 28th of July, or June, not July, from Amazon, that it will arrive then, so I should have that sometime next week, which is good. And yeah, I can't wait to record some 3DS stuff, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And you guys, I may upload a trailer. Wow, throat's going dry because I haven't actually drank anything today. I haven't drank or eaten anything yet, and it is it's 25 past 4, or it's 4:25, and I haven't like eaten anything yet, so I am in desperate need of a sandwich after I finish this, so I will go and get one of those once I'm finished. But yeah, I just gotta wait a week for some 3DS stuff. I may upload a trailer of a game I'm gonna do in the future, so you guys can hopefully be happy about that. I can actually record it now, but yeah, I can record it now without the audio, I guess, which I may do. We'll see. I'm gonna be doing stuff with Teal tonight, stream-wise, so by the time this is uploaded, that stream will already be happening. Yeah, so you can go check that out if it is happening by now, unless we decide to change it. I don't think we will. We're gonna be racing each other on Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. And by race, like, I mean, my screen isn't gonna be up there, but his will. And we're just gonna be talking to each other over Skype and stuff, and racing that way. And I'm a big fan of Dream Drop Distance. I actually really like the game, so I'm thinking I'll do quite well. I know Teal is like really good at those, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we're both massive Kingdom Hearts fans. And my throat keeps going dry, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think I should win though. It's me. I mean, I should win. I probably won't, but yeah, I'm getting all arrogant, and I more than likely won't win. We'll see. Well, it's not really a race. I don't know if it's a race to see who gets to the end or not. If it is, I could be a bit of trouble, but because I think he's like really good at speedrunning stuff. Anyway, we're learning Bubble Beam. I'm gonna get rid of Tail Whip, or should have got rid of Defense Curl. Crap. I really should have got rid of Defense Curl because I could have kept Tail Whip. It doesn't really matter either way. Like, Tail Whip would have been more beneficial, I guess, with huge power, because it does up my attacks by, well, it doubles my attack power, so having that with Tail Whip would mean a lot of damage on stuff. So it probably would have been in my better interest to teach that, or get rid of Defense Curl instead, which I should have. I never used Defense Curl. So that was just stupid thinking on my part. Very dumb. I am a very dumb person anyway. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna take on Tia and Mia, I believe. That's their names. They're twins, and they look, or Tori and Tia. Tortilla. Huh, that's something. It's something. I know it's something, but yeah. Anyway, Bubble Beam and Wing Attack. Just deal with these little Spindas. And that didn't kill. Okay. I don't think this will kill either, so that's not great, but I am like in no way threatened by these things, so it's alright. It's all good. Maryland and Sparrow got this very easily. Look at Maryland, he just takes those hits. He's a big Meryl, alright. So we're gonna, or he's a big Azumarill, not a big Meryl. And yeah, it's great. So just take these two things out. I wonder if you guys can tell that I'm like really hungry because my commentary has been absolutely horrible. I mean, it's horrible anyway, but in my opinion, it's been worse than usual. And I've just been like rambling about stuff and saying the same thing over and over again, like, but anyway, and so, and other things. Yeah, I'm like a parrot. I just repeat the same stuff over and over again. I just do. I don't know what it is. I think my commentary is terrible, but I mean, people seem to enjoy it for some weird reason. I mean, there's some weird people out there into weird stuff, and apparently my commentary is one of them. And wow, really, jumped right over the ledge into a wild Spinda. Should have stomped on its head, so like it wouldn't have appeared, but it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that at all. That's sad. I need Spray Repel because I'm sick of these Spindas and these Slugmas, and you can find Skarmory here. Skarmory is a great Pokemon. So if you do find Skarmory, consider yourself, well, I wouldn't say lucky, but yeah, just embrace that thing with open arms, unless it's a Wedlocke and a Nuzlocke and it's not your first encounter, in which case you gotta kill that thing, or you've gotta run away from it. But, or, unless it's Dupes Claws, of course. Well, actually, there's no Dupes Claws, unless you found a Slugma every time and you managed to catch Slugma back in the Fiery Path. Then I guess you could have had Dupes Claws there, but otherwise I don't think Dupes Claws really would affect catching anything up here, because it's generally new Pokemon with Slugma, Spinda, and Skarmory, all beginning with S, by the way, if you didn't notice. And this guy here, I'm insanely worried about him, which is why I switched Sparrow to the front, because Sparrow can probably take these things out with one wing attack. These things will, oh wow, it doesn't even do that much. Uh-oh, this is bad. These things like to self-destruct. So I think I may be better going out into Maryland, because Maryland is pretty bulky and can probably take a self-destructor too. So yeah, Sparrow, I thought Sparrow would just automatically kill. It turns out it doesn't, which is bad, obviously, because self-destruct is horrible. Didn't mean to use Water Gun. Bubble Beam is stronger. We'll see how much a Water Gun does though. That's terrible. Not terrible, but less than stellar, and we're poisoned, so yeah, everything's taking a sour turn right about now. That's not good. I don't like stuff turning sour, pear-shaped. Any other way for bad? Not coming up Millhouse, I guess, is another way. Yeah, coming up Millhouse. I love that term so much. That's like one of my I used to say that on like a regular basis whenever I was in school, just like everything's coming up Millhouse. You know, when stuff comes up Millhouse, it's great. I mean, nothing's better than coming up. I guess maybe coming up Thrill House is a little bit better, but coming up Millhouse is generally pretty good. And yeah, I like when stuff comes up Millhouse, just because, you know, when it comes up Millhouse, you know everything's going good, and you're having a good time and stuff. So, yes, level 25 for Lombre, awesome, and it's trying to learn the move Fury Swipes, which I'm not going to teach because that's a generally horrible move. For Lombre, at least. It's not really a good move. It has like 15 base power, and it can hit up to 5 times. I guess that's nice, but I don't really care too much about multi-hitting moves, unless the Pokemon has Skill Link, like Kinkino, which does have like Tail Slap, and it gets Skill Link, which lets it hit up to like 5 times. So, well, not up to, it lets it hit 5 times every time. So that's a very nice ability. And yeah, I would definitely think that unless a Pokemon has Skill Link, teaching it a multi-hitting move is not really worth it. I guess maybe it depends. I guess it depends on the scenario, because if you're playing this game and you catch a Shroomish and you may be struggling on the first gym, teaching it Bullet Seed would probably be a good idea, just so you can hit continuously. Or if you have Trico and you want to teach it another grass type move, Bullet Seed could be a good alternative. I guess that is a move that hits 2 to 5 times. But as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of moves that hit 2 to 5 times unless they have Skill Link. And Skill Link isn't in this generation. I think it was only introduced in Generation 5. So yeah, only a few Pokemon have Skill Link. Cloyster has it, and Cloyster is so annoying with Skill Link. I hate Cloyster so much with Skill Link. Shell Smash Skill Link it's death. It's just outright death. I mean, there's no way to avoid it. It just crushes everything in its path. It's really annoying. So unless you have something with priority or something that can outspeed, but it may be a little bit rare that you have something that outspeeds after +2 with Shell Smash. And yeah, what we're gonna do is Bubble Beam the Skarmory, and we can attack the Marill. Marill gets to see what its evolved form looks like, and Skarmory just gets to be there, just stands there being a Skarmory and gets hit with a Bubble Beam. Skarmory is so annoying, I think. I mean, I like Skarmory a lot. It's really good when it's on your team, but when it's opposing you, it can be really annoying because it's so defensive. I mean, it takes physical hits like an absolute monster. It's so good physical defensively. And, yeah, I find it to be annoying when it's against me, but if I'm using it, I'm like, I got a Skarmory, you can't touch me. I mean, I'm so powerful and everything, but I'm so defensive, I just eat up your hits. But when it's against me, it's like, go away, Skarmory. Nobody likes you. Even though there's probably some YouTube channels dedicated like to Skarmory, or with the name Skarmory in them, like Super Skarmory, for example. He has Skarmory in his username, if you couldn't tell by what I just said. And, yeah, just ranting about Skarmory. Skarmory, I like, as I said, I like it, but I hate going against it. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I definitely need a sandwich or something, because I'm so hungry. And there we go, so we defeated Lombre. I'm gonna have a nice big sandwich when this is rendering, because I think I've earned it. Don't commentate on an empty stomach. That should be rule number 1. I probably should have eaten before I started this. That would have been probably a little bit better. And I'd probably sound less stupid than usual. But I decided to commentate, so it's my own fault. And if this comes out horrible and people don't like it, then I guess it's my own fault. So nobody to blame but myself. Yep, that's just the way it is, and that's the way it was, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't know why I'm quoting Bruce Almighty. I don't know why I just started doing that. That's like the little like sort of talk he has to himself when he laughs about his like, what does he says, like, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. I thought there was an item down here. There is, over here. There's a hyper potion. But he says that's the way the cookie crumbles, because he does like a news piece on cookies or something. No, they build like the giant cookie, and he does the news piece on it, and he like wraps it up with, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. And people make fun of him for that. So don't say that. Don't say that's the way the cookie crumbles, because people do not appreciate that apparently. Anyway, there's an item here, I believe. There's a nugget, which we can sell for 5,000, and that's sweet. But I think with all that's said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next episode of Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke, we're going to be doing some more stuff here in Fallarbor Town, as well as heading towards the Meteor Falls. So, again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, despite the horrible commentary, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, catch you then.